Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to solve equations for a variable. You guys have done this before. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get the variable by itself. So when you're trying to simplify an expression, that's something like 2 plus 3 times 9 minus 7. You go through the order of operations. Order of operations, if you remember, we learned PEMDAS, which says parentheses and then exponents, and then multiplication and division from left to right, and then addition and subtraction from left to right. We're gonna do the we're gonna use the order of operations, but we're gonna do the reverse order of operations when we're trying to solve for a variable. You guys have all done this before. So we want to do the reverse order of operations. Reverse means I'm coming this way. So I'm gonna do SAD MEP. The only thing is that subtraction and addition, you do them at the same time from left to right. They literally are the same thing. So I'm just going to turn this to A. Division and multiplication, those are the same thing. So I'm just going to, and you do them from left to right, so I'm just going to call this D. Exponents, it's not just exponents, it's radicals as well. So I'm going to put exponents and radicals. Now we're not going to have radicals right now probably, but we will get to it later. They're kind of the same thing as well, but you guys haven't dealt with them as much, so I'm going to put it as two separate things. And then parentheses, this is really going to be grouping symbols. So it's not going to be SADMEP, it's going to be ADERG. So addition, division, exponents, radicals, grouping symbols. We're going to go through that process. I'm just going to do a couple of examples. Now, even though grouping symbols come at the end, you can eliminate grouping symbols from your equation by the distributive property. Just distribute it through. That's probably the simplest way to do it, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to combine these like terms. This gives me 5x plus 4, distribute gives me 6x minus 12. I want to get the variables to the same side, so I'm going to eliminate that with subtraction. Whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. Now I'm going to eliminate this by subtracting. Again, whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. And last step, division. Whoops, that should have been 16. So my solution is 16. If I'm not sure about my solution, I can go back into the original equation, plug it in. I don't have to do this. It's just if I feel that maybe I didn't get the right answer, I would go back and try this. So this gives me 32 plus 48 plus 4 equals, that's going to give me 14. 88, I'll give you 70, 80, 84. Maybe I did a mistake. See, that should have been 84. 84, and that's 84. So both sides are the same. I did it right. So it worked. I don't feel like I should have to show you too many examples on solving equations. You guys should have the process down. Just in case you don't, here's another one. So I'm going to eliminate this multiplication by dividing. Gives me x plus 3 squared equals 6. I'm going to get rid of the exponent by doing the square root. X plus 3 equals the square root of 6. And then I'm going to subtract 3. Now when you have a square root, it's really positive and negative, so I'm going to put it like that. That's my answer. Now remember that I told you guys, you can't write your answers like this anymore. This one I would do in roster notation as just 16. This one I would probably do the same thing. And that's it. You guys aren't learning too much new, but what you just really need is a lot of practice.